Okay, welcome guys, KHG episode 38, as the title says, end of the regular season. As you can see there, Charlotte, Miami in the beginning of the playoffs. Definitely these two games, and looking to do round one of the playoffs, because as you can see, my Magic team made the playoffs. So there won't be too much vocal commentary, but there will be a little bit. So let's see if we can take down the Mellow and the Hornets.
Start going. Like, really, you know how they say you gotta put those 10,000 hours in? Like, I was passionate. I felt like music was my calling, and it really is. In the studio, working on records, we always played 2K. But I remember when I first got introduced to the park, able to meet new people online, and I think that's when it really began. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, I can play this. I can really rock with this. This park is gonna be fire. KHG, you can hit me, my boy. I would get lost in the game. When you love something, you tend to just get lost in it, you know what I'm saying? And that's how much I was a fan. I'm still a fan, but that's how much I love this.
Good time. I ain't gonna lie. You died me. I ain't gonna lie.
When I first started streaming, man, why you wasting your time on that streaming? Man, get in that booth. And I was like, no, it's all gonna make sense. I can do more than one thing.
Come on. Oh, let's go. Yes.
18 was the first year I started streaming. My whole thing was always like, hey, let me get out here and just be involved in the community, you know what I'm saying? So when I played, I always was like, hey, whoever trying to play.
The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? How it's ended up.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, they are fun to watch. Certainly, David. Thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. The Magician out there is Suggs. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Okiki in at the 4 slot. And for the Hornets, out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Jones is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball in at point. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Here's Suggs. Over Rozier. And that one's good. Suggs.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Jones finds Ball. Ball's knocked loose. Suggs with the steal. Carter the pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's the Magician, defended by Hayward. A shot's good from the Magician.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Craig, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
Here's Ball. Against Miami, he was really on his game. From deep. A shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. There's the drive to the paint. The Magician passes to Carter. Here's the Magician, defended by Bridges. And the shot's good from the Magician.
I do have games where these.
Rozier with the ball. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Here's the Magician. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Rozier with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Ball with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
The offense, 3 or 4, a solid start for this game.
The Magician passes to Suggs. From 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Rozier finds Bridges. And Ball gets it to go on the assist for Bridges. And it's 9 points for LaMelo Ball. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, they get a hand on it. Here's Carter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Pass the ball. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 11 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Wagner. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Rozier. Back to Ball. All alone. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists now tonight. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ball. Sinks the three-pointer. The Magician's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Magic.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Hayward. Rebound by the Magic.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Trying to get open is Carter. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ball up top. He's got 13. No good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
56 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Ball. And up the court come the Magic on the break. The pass to Okeke. A second chance effort, and it's blocked.
How about Rozier throwing it out of there? Come strong or don't come at all.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Charlotte making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Isaac's checked in for Orlando. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the Magician. Buries the long-range jumper. The Magician's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
To the wing on the left. Washington finds Hayward. Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 15 points in the game.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Here's the Magician. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And so it's Orlando. Going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorer. Case in point.
I really like the step back move.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Terrence Ross. Isaac out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Anthony, and it's the Magician in at the point.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Magician in that last matchup against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He tallied 50 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now Ball. He's got 15. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Lets it go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Here's the Magician, who's got 19. There's the triple. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Well, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Oubre against Isaac. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ball, the pass to Washington. Anthony against Oubre. Isaac with the steal. Ross in the corner. Passes it to Lopez. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And that one is good from the Magician. The Magician's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And facing an opponent that they really weren't expected to beat. I was really happy to see that they showed no intimidation at all.
As a player, think about it. How often did you look at what the odds makers said? All you did, and I did, and other guys did, was get between the lines and focus on playing the game. And that's what they did. They just went out there and got it done.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Charlotte making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Jones, and Bouknight comes in for O'Neal. Orlando also making some changes. Bamba is checked in for Lopez, and Okiki subbed in for Ross. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ball. Lock at 6. Anthony with the bucket.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
From 11 feet away, here's Washington, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Washington's got 4 this quarter. Magic leading by 12. The Magician passes to Bamba to the right side. Here's the Magician, and again it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Booknight. Covered by Anthony, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ball. No good from the Magician. Ball kicks to Bridges. Inside, Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to
Bear with me a second. I'm going to turn on the screen to see what you're saying there.
of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
The Magician passes to Anthony. Up to the right wing. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ball. Back to Anthony. Pass to the Magician. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. The Magician's got 32 points in the game.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
There's the lob to Bridges.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
A 3 ball. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if it's stacked.
Turning the screen back.
Up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Well, it's so good to see players like Bridges improving season to season. You can tell he's putting the time and work in.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And so it's Orlando looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Jones in at the 5, roaming the paint. Carter hits them both.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ball. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Down low, Jones. Carter pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And here is Suggs. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. No good on that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear Rookie of the Year front runner early.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Magician passes to Okeke. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 18.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
The first free throw is good. Hits them both. Hornets trail by 17. Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to Hayward. 3-pointer. And it's the Hornets another 3.
You can do so much with Hayward offensively because he's versatile. He's good off the bounce and he can catch and shoot as well.
The Magician passes to Okeke. Here's the Magician, defended by Hayward. Now, here's Suggs. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Suggs. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Wagner. It's good. Wagner's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Right around 3 minutes into the 2nd half. Pass to Rozier. Here is Hayward for 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists in the game.
Hayward very reliable from deep now. You can't let him get his feet set and get comfortable from that distance.
And there's the call on the Magician. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. O'Neal's checked in for Charlotte. And a switcher also for Orlando. Lopez is checked in. 3rd quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Misses in close.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with the jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's the Magician, and he's got 41. Lopez with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Jones kicks the ball. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. Here's Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
I'll tell you what, Rozier is a guy who doesn't back down. Matter of fact, this guy will take a hit and keep on ticking.
And Carter has it in the corner. Lopez passes to Wagner. 6 to shoot to the left wing. Here's the Magician. His 3-pointers off the mark. Hornets trail by 14. And it's denied. And the pass to Wagner. Here's the Magician, guarded by O'Neal. Here's the Magician. Cranes the 3-pointer. The Magician's got 44.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Ball. Jones trying to get open. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got his 7th assist in the game. To the left side wing. Here's the Magician. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Goes up to the stripe, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. And the wings, Suggs and Isaac. Carter out there with Muhammad Bamba. And it's the Magician in at the point guard position. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The kick out to Rozier. Oubre against Carter. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's Rozier missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's the Magician. Right wing. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Suggs. Unloads from 9. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Oubre on the wing. Good, nice job down low.
Crafty and cashing in there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Isaac left side. Oubre with the steal. Here's Ball. Orlando grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Stolen by Washington. Hayward against Bamba. Here's Ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr., also excels at using those physical advantages he has to turn shots back.
Here's the Magician to the inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Mohamed Bamba.
And that one falls for Bamba.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
Bridges is checked in for Kelly Oubre.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ball. The Magician passes to Bamba. He can't get it to go. And the Hornets now going the other way. Bridges dishes the ball. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Out to the wing. Here's the Magician. From deep three-point connects again.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
That's 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season. That's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
Here's the Magician. He's covered by Washington. The shot's good from Carter.
No stopping Wendell Carter there. Powers past the defender and gets it to go.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 13-point game. There's the lob to Bridges, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Jones checked in for the Hornets. Then for the Magic, Okeke comes in for Bamba. And Wagner's subbed in for Isaac. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's Ball with the 3. That one's not going to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Okeke. Here's the Magician. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Suggs. over Rozier. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. That's now 8 points for Jalen Suggs. Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Outside, Ball. Takes it inside, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Orlando.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely. Just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for the Magician.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective, zipping in before the defense can react.
Suggs passes to the Magician. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter outside. Now, here's Suggs. Rozier defending. And it's Suggs missing. Left side, Ball. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Usually you do a lot of assists and the chemistry goes up. Magic. last regular season game. I think we're stuck in 4th. So in theory, first round will be against the Hawks, the 16th, is that right? I don't know, maybe.
A day in the life is like, I'll start streaming around like 1:30. I'll stream for, usually I stream for about 3-4 hours.
Ghost, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Money, bro.
Right after I'm done streaming, making sure my son is doing what he gotta do. Towards like the evening, I'm usually editing. I stream, but I also make content a separate desk. So I'm usually going to sleep before the sun come out. That's pretty much like the daily.
Hey, listen, I almost had a quadruple double. Just throwing that out there, you know what I mean?
When I am streaming and someone comes into my stream and go, Bash, I was having a terrible day, but I'm watching you and you just changing that. That's what really get me going, like, yo, because I know how it is to have that terrible day, you know what I'm saying? And maybe not for me growing up and the things that I've experienced, you know what I mean? And I wish I had somebody like Bash, somebody that I could just talk to or just have those interactive moments with, you know what I'm saying? And that's important.
Hey, Carl, what up, Carl? My boy.
I've met so many great people on 2K.
Heck no. Get in. This is our chance, fellas. Yeah.
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older.
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. Suggs out there with the Magician. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. And the final game, Greg, of the regular season. We can feel it. There's a lot of excitement.
Be it the playoffs or for those lottery teams, a nice vacation. There's always a silver lining.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Here's the Magician, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Back to Carter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Carter's got the first points on the scoreboard for Orlando. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Suggs with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Isaac left side. Here's the Magician. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
keep moving the ball around. There's the pass to Adebayo. There's the three. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Adebayo. Lowry's got 6.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Shot's good from the Magician.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Suggs. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Miami ball.
Side Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. He's got 10. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle. To his repertoire. Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Three-pointer, Butler. Carter pulls it in.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Count that bucket.
He knocked Isaac around, but it doesn't matter. Outstanding in terms of his focus and tenaciousness to attack the defense.
Now, here's Lowry. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. And it's Butler missing. Orlando leading. Out to the right wing. From past the arc. Kept alive Orlando. That one, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
A game they definitely felt they could win. And with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Maybe should have. The score doesn't indicate just how well they competed in that game. For the majority of it, they look like the better team.
Here's the Magician after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Isaac misses. Now here's Butler. He's defended by Wagner. Butler feeling out a bit.
2 minutes remaining.
Unloads from 13. Rebound by the Magic. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Isaac passes to Wagner. Knocked loose. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got his second basket.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pass to Hero. Passes it to Adebayo. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Now the pass to Isaac. Here's the Magician. Carter left side. To the middle. And there's Suggs on the assist from Carter.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Carter. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The shot's good from the Magician.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Outside Butler. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to the Magician. Carter down low. Count it. Carter's got 6.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Now here's Butler. He's defended by Wagner. Outside Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Magic lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Selected 13th back in 2019, Tyler Hero, highly valued by this Miami Heat franchise.
Had a great opportunity from really day one. You know, coaches and my teammates all trust me. It's just the beginning. Just continue to get better. It's a long season, a long road ahead.
He's right. Still just getting started, but many feel his upside is special.
Well, I mean, he's never been intimidated by this level. Tremendous confidence in his abilities, and that's a great foundation.
And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Anthony is out there at the Magician. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Bamba. And it's Carter in at the front. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the Magician in that last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He tallied 50 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
And David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Lowry after the made shot from Cole Anthony. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point. And coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Hard. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Butler. Inside, here's Adebayo.
Watch out, when Adebayo gets vertical, that's a big bam.
Orlando trailing here. Over to the wing. Here's the Magician. Offline with his 3. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Back to Oladipo. Driving inside. And finished off by Oladipo.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Robinson against Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
That's good from Anthony.
Take 30 and 10, even though I did drop almost 50 and 10 before.
And so he hits both. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat, trailing by 2. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Oladipo. 9 points last game. High arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Oladipo's got 4 this quarter.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
The Magician passes to Bamba. Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 2.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that one is off. So Orlando will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
2 minutes remaining.
Anthony, the pass to the Magician. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
So for the Magic, Lopez comes in for Carter. And Okeke subbed in for Mohamed Bamba. Heat also with the sub. Heroes checked in. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Oladipo misses. Magic leading by 5. And there's the pass to the Magician. And he dunks it down.
I mean, he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, Hero. Last game he had 34 points. Oladipo outside. And again, it's the Heat missing.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
That one drops for him.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Dedmon after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Looking to end the run. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. The Heat trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Now here's Anthony. He has 6. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Cole Anthony. .29 seconds left in the first half of the game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Robinson kicks to Butler. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Clock at 6. so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Magic up. If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Markieff Morris is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo, rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Now Hero guarded closely, and it's in there. Hero's got his first points in this one.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's the Magician. Now recovering. To the wing right side. For the 3. A bit from the Magician.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. No one near him. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Now it's just a 3-point Magic lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Carter left side. Over Lowry. Another miss by Orlando.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And so here's Orlando. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Magic moving the ball around. Here's the Magician. 16 points for him. The shot, no good. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Hero passes to Butler. Out to Morris. Butler on the wing. 13 feet away. They get it back. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Over to the left wing. Pass to the Magician. To the paint. Can they get it? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Wendell Carter Jr. at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Isaac. And then for Miami, Strus is checked in. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Tyler Hero. Good on both. Lowry with the ball. He's got 24. Passes to Adebayo. For the tie. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Oladipo. Lowry's got the game tied up here for Miami. The Magician passes to Lopez. Here's the Magician. Six to shoot. Here's Carter trying to get open as Lopez. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 16.
And we know Carter Jr. has put work into his jumper. There you see the results on display.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Lopez. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Okiki's checked in for Carter. Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Lowry inside the line. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Ross is checked in for Orlando. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's the Magician. 16 points for him. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And that one is good from Okiki.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
The pass to Strus. Pass to Adebayo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the Magician. To the inside. Lopez. Great D that time from Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Strus. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one. The Magic trail by 4. Here's the Magician. Takes a 3. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. Here's Oladipo. With the layup. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Heat lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. It's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Terrence Ross. The Magician out there with subs. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Okiki in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And the basket is good. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Down low, Here's Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Heat lead by 1.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Oladipo. Lopez passes to the Magician. This one for 3, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Passes it to Adebayo. Count it. Adebayo's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
They get it again. The kick out to Oladipo. And again, Miami with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the Magician. They get the rebound. Lopez. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Oladipo with the bounce pass. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it back. And Dedmon throws it down.
It's a Herculean show of strength from Dedmon, demonstrating real determination, even though the defense swatting at him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Okiki. And Wagner's subbed in for Terrence Ross.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's the Magician. Pass to Wagner. The pass to Carter. Over Oladipo, and it's Orlando with another.
A highly coordinated big fella. Carter Jr. has a variety of moves down low that he can beat defenders with.
Now, here's Butler. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by the Magician.
Yeah, Oladipo has had some highlight dunks in his career. There's another one.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
To the right side. The Magician passes to Wagner. Over Butler. Here's Isaac. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Guys, you got to respect the activity level of Isaac. A young mobile big who knows how to keep plays alive.
And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Hero passes to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. And the layup is good. Oladipo's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Heat.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the inside. Here's Carter. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Timeout called the Heat.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyle Lowry.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. In transition, here comes Miami. Stops, pops. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Jimmy Butler is effective scoring on the inside, so it's going to give him some chances to open up on the perimeter, and right there took advantage.
Here's the Magician. On deep. The shot, no good. Well, they're passing to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The Magician drills the three-pointer. The Magician's got 9 points here in the second half.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Well, they're passing to Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second team foul. Shooting for Miami.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And yes, it's good.
Great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Now, here's Isaac. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Out left to the wing. Here's the Magician. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game? Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Orlando with the ball to the left side wing. Here's the Magician. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 3. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Here's the Magician. Now recovering. Here's the Magician. Can't knock in the 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there. But he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And so it's Miami winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
It's that time of year again, my friends. My favorite time of the year, the NBA playoffs. Who wants to smoke? This is where legends are made. LeBron King James, Kobe Mamba Bryant, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, Larry Legend Bird. If you want to be an all-time great, you gotta do it on the biggest stage, under the brightest lights, with the most pressure possible. That's what separates the good from the great, the real from the fake. If you're a fraud, you'll get exposed in the playoffs, point blank. Things get physical this time of year, and you get every team's best shot every single night. If this doesn't get your blood pumping, then you don't like basketball. Straight up, it's playoff time, baby. Let's get it.
Right. Dropping that definitely. Dropping that definitely. Putting that. Putting that. Okay, let's see. Two-player elements. Nearly all of the rookie elements.
WHTCMR angle are you using?
Bear with me a second, dude. I'm gonna check your message. Oh, I'm using the my career default, the 5 and 5. It seems to really work for me. I'm just doing the first round of the playoffs now. Oh God, it's Boston. How you doing anyway, man?
One, to everybody that gave me an opportunity to be a mayor.
Mayor Bash, you got a nice ring to it. Mayor Bash World, you know what I'm saying?
That night was the first night I actually shedded I shedded a tear. You know what I mean? I don't mean to get all sentimental. But that was the moment I was like, yo, I am the mayor. Because I knew what came with that. Little old me.
Congratulations, my brother. Thank you, man. Congratulations. You share. Well deserved. I can't believe this.
Yeah, I did answer you, dude. I'm
still
doing
determined. I'm still
the default camera 5 and 5.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder.
just in case, I'll drop a screenshot as well. Yep. I drop you the screenshot, dude. I know you can still hear me. It really works for the assists to the...
And it's Cantor in at center. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter up front. Then there's Wagner, then it's Suggs, and it's the Magician in at the 1. You look at the Magic, they have home court advantage here, but this could be a tough series for them.
And you can see either team advancing from this series. A tough way to start out your postseason campaign for sure.
And this, the first time that MP gets to experience playoff basketball. Grant, nothing quite like it.
Yes, indeed. And as a rookie, MP is in for an experience unlike any other. There's a reason it's called the second season. Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Pass to the Magician. And here's Carter. He's guarded by Cantor. Here's Suggs. Here's the Magician. Beyond the arc. A rebound by Jason Tatum. Now Schroeder. About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Tatum. Out to Schroeder. This one for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Cantor.
And with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that decision.
Orlando with the ball. Here's the Magician. Pass to Carter. And he buries his first look.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Tatum drives in. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Now here's Wagner. The D's right on him. Here's the Magician. Three-pointer, no good. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Schroeder. Soft touch off the glass. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's the Magician, covered by Schroeder. Here's the Magician. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Schroeder. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
With a good understanding of angles and position, Carter Jr. can do damage in the pick and roll.
Smart passes to Brown. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. And that one's good. Schroeder's got his third basket on the night right there.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
From 11 feet away. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Inside, Carter has all the tools to succeed. Height, reflexes, and he just has to put them to work.
Pass to Tatum. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Schroeder finds Cantor. Isaac with the steal. Out to the right wing. Here's the Magician, covered by Schroeder. Sinks the tray. 6 points for him.
Man, they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
With a 9-footer, and the Celtics tack on 2 more.
I'd like to see the D with a little more energy out there. They kind of forgot about it.
Here's the Magician.
much room on the perimeter.
Boston trailing. Schroeder passes to Tatum. 1:36 left in the first quarter. The shot misses. Oh, nice D from Carter. For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Here's the Magician, covered by Schroeder. The Magician misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Smart with the bucket.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Orlando has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the Magician. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Second shot opportunity, and it's Kanter laying it in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
To the wing, right side. Here's the Magician. Fires in the triple. He's got 12.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The drive by Tatum. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many lives. Not against D like that.
And so it's Orlando up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment. And one of the game's most imposing offensive rebounders. And as Kanter says, his play can have an emotional impact.
It feels an extra position. It's demoralized the opponents, and I think it gives my teammates so much confidence. Tell them, hey, shoot it with confidence, and if you miss him, I'm gonna go get it for you.
Grant, you can really sense that passion Kanter brings to the game.
You really can, B.A. I mean, he puts his heart into everything he does on and off the court.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Got the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
We've got Wendell Carter. Terrence Ross is out there with Mobamba. Then there's Anthony, and it's the Magician in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Well, the Magician in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He had 31 points, and his passing was the story of that one, creating for others. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
No, I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Bamba. For 3, drops in the 3. And the Magic lead by 14.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. And they get it back. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Here's the Magician, covered by Schroeder. Here's Carter. Boston with a rebound. Knocked away. Ross passes to Anthony. Right wing. Let's go with a 3. And that one's good. The Magician. He's got 21. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
And Boston calls time here.
things just aren't going their way, he clearly wants to talk it over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Yes, he ready for Christmas then, dude.
He's checked in for Orlando. The Celtics also with a sub. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jason Tatum. Ross brings the double. Pass to Richardson. Back to Schroeder. Horford outside. Now here's Richardson. Will it go? Boston, no good that time either.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's guarded by Anthony. And Williams punches it home.
Look out below!
You got no chance of defending him right there. Schroeder with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Hernan Gomez. He hits the back iron and sinks it. The Magic have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to the Magician. Inside. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside, Williams. And here's Schroeder. And he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done. Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication. The Magician misses. Boston's shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Shots good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 15 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's the Magician, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Ross. Here's the Magician. 6 to shoot. Over Williams. Ross can't get it to go. Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get ahead in his face next time. Here's Richardson. Off to Mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Over to the wing. Here's the Magician. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13. Some players might wear down doing this kind of work. He's on to the middle. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Richardson. He's got 17.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's the Magician, covered by Schroeder. To the inside, Lopez lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lopez has got his second bucket on the night. Lopez is just awesome in the pick and roll. Love how fast he goes after setting that screen. Richardson against Anthony. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over to the left wing. And here's Schroeder. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Schroeder's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter. Anthony with a bucket.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading to scores.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that. And I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist. And he lobs it up, and Williams punches it home.
It's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
At the line for Orlando, Cole Anthony, taking 3 shots.
First one at the line is good. And he's good on the second. Makes all 3. And so it's the Orlando Magic in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And don't go far. We'll be right back. To have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. And finished off by Tatum.
Beautiful job by Tatum right there. I mean, the ball handling skills incredibly advanced for such a young front court player.
Here's the Magician. Down low. Here's Carter. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime defensively.
Now here's Tatum. It's a 13-point game. From Carter.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's the Magician. Defended by Smart. Lets a 3 fly. And it's Cantor with a rebound. Boston shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Tatum passes to Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Schroeder's got 23.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. And that one's good. The Magician. He's got 26.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting this season.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
So it's Orlando now. The Celtics making their last shot. Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Cantor. Here's Carter. And again, it's Orlando converting.
No target from the start of the half. Moving well and getting some good shots. And that makes it 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now here's Smart. And it's Cantor. from Smart. Canner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Here's the Magician, covered by Schroeder. The Magician misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tatum finds Schroeder. Outside, Brown. Back to Schroeder. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces in his pass.
Here's the Magician. 26 points for him. He buries it from 3. And the Magic lead by 13.
He has got to do something to take away his 3-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Here's the Magician. That's 29 for him. Carter, good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Stolen by Carter. Fast break, here we go. From 9 feet. Isaac's shot is off. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model. He's very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown. Williams is checked in for Schroeder. And both free throws good for Brown. The Magic have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's the Magician, defended by Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Wagner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Basket's good.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Out left to the wing. Here's the Magician, defended by Smart. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Brown passes to Smart. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And for anyone who hasn't been paying attention, Jaylen Brown's developed into a threat.
Here's the Magician. Off target from outside. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Pass to Smart. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Smart has got 6.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Now Carter. He's guarded by Cantor. Wagner with it. Here's Isaac. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Isaac's gotten his second bucket.
One second, guys.
imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's the Magician. Gibbons connects again from distance.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the third most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Here's Tatum. Misses the shot. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Magic leading by 10. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. It's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
We'll make substitutions. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And they've really displayed a sharp passing game tonight as well. A lot of well-timed assists out there.
And with Carter Jr.'s unique combination of size, length, and skill, I think he'll be a big part of the next wave of elite bigs.
Isaac and Carter up front. Then it's Suggs. Then there's Wagner. And it's the Magician in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Tatum. And yep, it's good.
What I like about Tatum, he moves his feet well, understands angles, and he plays more physically than advertised.
Here's the Magician. Parker defending. Pass to Isaac. Here's the Magician. Good! Another from three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
And the thing about Tatum, you may not have the quickest drive, but the finish is explosive.
Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Magician, surrounded by Tatum, and the dunk by Isaac.
He just rises up and throws it down. Hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Tatum. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Pass to Parker. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Tatum passes to Brown. The three is up. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And Brown is a bailout artist, someone who feels comfortable, even in tight spots.
Here's the Magician, pounded by Tatum. Brown with the steal.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Oh, surprising leadership from a young player. Tatum remains focused in big moments.
Here's the Magician. To the inside. Pass to Wagner. Here's the Magician from outside the arc. And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop stop him.
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. And the Celtics call time here. They trail by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff. "27 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the footwork, the positioning. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Tatum nails both of them.
But if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. What invaluable experience he gained this season.
At the line for the matchup, number 3, taking 2 shots.
He goes to corner MVP.
Free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough. Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that big foul.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Boston calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 4-on-7.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Smart. Back to Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. No good from outside. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's your second personal foul. At the line for the matchup, number 3.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 5 ticks left in the game. Williams from long range. Missed it. So the Magic win it. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
don't be spamming the chat with tech links, etc. It's not cool. Yeah, so for the rest of the stream, I'm excuse me, I'll be cutting the mic and doing full gameplay only. You won't see the banner, so enjoy the rest of the stream.
Hey everyone, it's Mike Wang, Gameplay Director for NBA 2K. Welcome to another installment of Expert Tips. Today we're going to talk about passing and how to make you a better floor general. Let's start with the basics. When looking to pass, you can either tap the pass button and use the left stick to aim your pass, or you can hit the icon pass bumper to distribute to the teammate of your choice. There are three main passes you can make in NBA 2K22. To start, you can use the pass button to make your standard chest pass. If you're looking to get the ball past bigger defenders or trying to thread the needle to hit a cutter, try using the bounce pass button. And if you want to force the receiver to cut to the rim as you pass, press the lead to basket pass button.
Tech.
Now for some advanced passing. You can perform a skip pass by holding the pass button and using the left stick to target a teammate farther away. This is great for outlet passes to start a break or for hitting your teammates on the weak side. For a fake pass, press the lead pass and bounce pass buttons at the same time while standing or driving. If you want to pull off a jump pass to get over a wall of defenders, hit the shot and pass buttons at the same time. And if you want to hit your opponent with a give and go, press and hold the pass button to retain control of the passer. Use the left stick to get open and then release the pass button when you're ready to receive the ball again. This is a nice little two-man game technique for getting open looks in a hurry.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the playoff intensity can be felt as the starting lineups conclude. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back momentarily with the NBA playoffs. Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6'3", but he said, I can guard bigs, so I started making a joke. I'm a stretch 6. Forget a stretch 5. My teammates loved it, and it just stuck with me. He added, I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so I've been up against bigger guys. For me, that means nothing. Kevin?
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Cantor in at the center. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post positions. Suggs out there with the Magician. And it's Wagner in at the 3. You look at Orlando. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
Well, if they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. The Magician passes to Carter. 5 to shoot. Here's the Magician. Kept alive. Carter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excelled using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Cantor inside. Carter on him. Now Cantor. Nobody near Schroeder. Traps in the tray.
Schroeder has worked to become a proficient shooter off the catch. You know, that was not a strength of his coming into the league.
Here's the Magician. Inside. It's stolen by Schroeder. We play just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Cannon. And there's the call on the Magician. That's his first foul. Here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Carter with the block.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Fires Fires from deep, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from the Magician.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Cantor dishes to Tatum. Brown outside. Over Carter. And it's Brown missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's the Magician, guarded by Smart. Here's the Magician, and it's good off the back rim and in. The Magician's got 5 now. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And the dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
There's the pass to the Magician. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Cantor. Back to Schroeder. And the layup falls. 5 points in the game.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Here's the Magician. He's got 8. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Tatum, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
The Magic shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Magic making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. And a change for the Celtics. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Isaac.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workman-like approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
Here's Brown, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Orlando leading by 7. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. The Magician passes to Carter. Here's Isaac, and it's blocked by Brown, and he's able to get it back. Pocket 2. Here's Anthony. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum gets it over to Schroeder. Now the dish to Smart. Pass to Brown. On the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Out to the right wing. Here's the Magician, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The Magician's got 11 points.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Tatum against Anthony, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Takes it off the glass.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Pass to Wagner. Carter outside. The pass to the Magician. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Passes it to the Magician. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Mohamed Bamba is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Anthony, then it's the Magician, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. This is out there for Orlando. Now let's go to the sideline to catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the Magician in that last matchup against the Celtics was superb. He scored 46 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
That one is no good.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Bamba passes to Anthony. Here's the Magician. 14 points for him. Misses the 3. Brown feeling it out a bit. Richardson outside to the paint. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Schroeder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Back to Williams. Lopez with the steal. Releases. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. The Magician's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando. Schroeder outside. Pass to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. On the line. And another basket for Boston.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
That three is off the mark from the Magician.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And they get it back. Williams dishes to Tatum. They grab their own miss. Williams gets the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's the Magician. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Magician's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Got it, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Tatum. Right wing. Bamba finds Ross. Magic moving the ball around. Lopez passes to Anthony. A floater. Excellent D there from Williams. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Their passes to Brown. And there's a minute. Oh!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! My goodness. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
It's good from long range. And that's now 24 points for the Magician.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Williams kicks it over to Schroeder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anthony in the corner. Pass to the Magician. Back to Anthony. Now the pass to Bamba. Anthony against Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Schroeder outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's the Magician. Richardson covering. Kicks to Lopez. Passes it to the Magician. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Out of the front court. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Carter. And Cantor pulls it down. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum with it. That's Carter picking him up. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Cantor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Cantor can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's the Magician. He's got 27. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Carter. And he gets the bucket. Carter's got 6 points.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Schroeder finds Tatum. With the drive, and it's sent back by Isaac. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Cantor. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Magician passes to Suggs. To the wing on the left. Here's the Magician. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Celtics trail by 10. Cantor, high post. The kick out to Tatum. And they come right back with their own 3 points. 9 points in the game so far.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Here's the Magician. He has 30 to the middle. Here's Carter. An easy 2 points on the way. And the Magic lead by 9.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Their passes to Tatum. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closer.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Here's the Magician. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Carter left side. Tipped away. 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. No good. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. Wagner passes to Isaac. Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Schroeder. Back to Isaac. Here's the Magician. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Schroeder, good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, the man from Germany going off. Dennis Schroeder is in the zone. I want to see him continue to attack while he's feeling that hot.
1:56 left in the 3rd. Here's the Magician, guarded by Tatum. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now that's 35 points for the Magician. Now here's Schroeder, 13 points in the game. Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Isaac. No problems knocking that one down. Tatum's got 11 points.
You know, with how good Tatum is driving it, I think it's a smart play by Jason to take that shot because the defense is giving him room to do so.
And it goes down 2 points. And the Magic lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Canner. Shoots over Wagner. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 10. Pass to the Magician. He dishes it to Suggs. That one off the back iron and out. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Tatum. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Tatum dishes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Over Carter. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Isaac and Carter are manning the post position. The Magician out there with Suggs. And it's Hampton at the 3 spot. That's us out there. And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Your passes to Hernan Gomez. The pass to Horford. Isaac with the steal. Here's the Magician. Hernan Gomez covering. Carter against Schroeder from 13. He doesn't hit that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Hampton.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Robert Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Magic leading by 14. We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Carter kicks to Hampton. 6 to shoot. The Magician. From outside, off the mark. Celtics trail by 14. Schroeder outside. Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside, Horford. Just 5 on the clock. It's good from Schroeder on the assist by Horford.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Here's the Magician. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop him?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made. side, Horford gets the three-pointer to fall. Horford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Magic leading by 12. Suggs passes to the Magician. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Isaac. Hampton in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Magic lead by 15.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks just.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Down low is Schroeder. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's the Magician. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 13. And it's Schroeder missing.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Passes it to the Magician. Latrey. The rebound by the Celtics. Down deep, Hernan Gomez. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Magic leading by 13. And here is Suggs. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's the Magician. Started by Schroeder. No good from the Magician. Celtics trail by 11. It's Williams, high post. Schroeder passes to Smart. Puts it up from 7. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 6th assist on the night.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 9. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Dennis Schroeder.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving.
Good! Another from 3.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement. One that will surely be celebrated around the world.
And after catching... their breath, this crowd now showering him with a well-deserved applause.
LGA, he's put on a shooting clinic for sure. One of the best we've seen in playoff history.
Well, that basket has to look as wide as a swimming pool for him right now, because he is splashing in every 3 he takes.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Magic.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For the Magician.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
So Orlando going with an almost... So the Magic win it, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series, up now break 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Okay guys, so this half of the first round is going to stop, and I'll be doing part 2, which is game 3, 4 and whatever is needed within the next hour. As of publishing of this. If not, just wait for the next episode in the playlist if you don't watch live. So thank you guys, see you soon.